Imagine stepping onto a high-stakes film set, cameras rolling, lights blazing, and every eye fixed on you.
Breaking stories,
Yet you carry absolutely nothing in your hands. No script, no notes, no safety net.
And always in the
While
loop.
most would panic under the weight of expectation, Liu Yuning walks onto the set with a calm, unwavering focus that has left the entire entertainment industry in absolute awe.
Thanks for being
Today,
part
at
of our
Update X
community.
24 Hours,
Let's stay connected,
we are pulling
stay
back the curtain
updated,
on a
and keep the
phenomenon
good vibes
that is
rolling.
redefining professional standards in the Chinese entertainment industry. We are going deep into the extraordinary truth behind Liu Yuning's script-free performances, exploring the relentless work ethic, the quiet discipline, and the profound respect for his craft that have turned him into one of the most admired actors of his generation. The digital world erupted on July 7, 2026, when the hashtag regarding Liu Yuning's ability to perform without a single piece of paper in hand began to surge across Chinese social media. What initially appeared to be another trending topic among fans quickly evolved into a much deeper, more intellectual conversation about dedication, preparation, and the hidden effort that defines greatness. In an industry where flashy headlines and instant viral moments often take center stage, Liu Yuning's approach feels like a refreshing return to the roots of acting. For many performers, carrying a script around the set is standard practice, a necessary safety blanket to survive the pressure of back-to-back shooting schedules. It is a common, accepted behavior that allows actors to navigate long days of dialogue. Yet, for Liu Yuning, the absence of a script has become his trademark. Director Guo Hu, a man renowned for his high standards and exacting nature, recently shared his initial encounter with this habit. When Liu Yuning first arrived on set, empty-handed, the director admitted to feeling a flicker of concern. In a professional environment where time is money and every minute counts, a lead actor appearing without their dialogue in hand usually signals a lack of readiness. However, that apprehension dissolved almost immediately during the very first rehearsal. Liu Yuning did not just remember his lines, he delivered them with a natural, flowing cadence that made the scene feel alive. He barely made a single mistake. Even more impressive, colleagues on set began to joke that if someone were to whisper the very first syllable of a scene, he could continue the rest of the dialogue from memory without a moment of hesitation. It became abundantly clear that this was not a bold stunt, a publicity gimmick, or an attempt to show off. It was simply the result of completing every single aspect of his preparation before he even stepped foot on the filming location. This work ethic has followed him across multiple high-profile productions, including the gripping narrative of The Story of Mystics, the complex emotional landscape of The Prisoner of Beauty, and the challenging atmosphere of The Story of Pearl Girl. Across every single project, crew members share the same consistent observation. Liu Yuning rarely checks his phone between takes. He almost never carries a script during rehearsals, and he is usually seen holding nothing more than a bottle of water or a string of prayer beads while waiting for the cameras to turn back toward him. This image is striking in its simplicity. While the modern actor is often seen surrounded by assistants, stylists, and heaps of documentation, Liu Yuning chooses a path of quiet solitude and mental readiness. But here is where the story gets truly fascinating, and where we see the depth of his character. The most astonishing detail isn't just that he manages to memorize his own extensive dialogue, it is that he invests the time to memorize everyone else's lines as well. Think about the implications of that for a moment. In a high-stress environment, most actors are solely concerned with their own performance, their own timing, and their own emotional delivery. Liu Yuning, however, approaches every scene as a complete, interconnected collaboration. Several co-stars have revealed that because he understands their dialogue as well as he understands his own, he becomes a pillar of support on the set. If a fellow actor momentarily forgets a line or loses their rhythm during a rehearsal, he is there to naturally guide the conversation back on track. He doesn't do this with an air of superiority. He does it with the grace of a teammate who wants the entire scene to succeed, not just his own character's moments. That habit is a reflection of deep professional empathy. Instead of viewing acting as a solitary endeavor, he treats the entire production as a collective goal. By knowing the entire script, he creates a safety net for his partners, ensuring that they can perform with comfort and efficiency. It raises the quality of the entire production. Many fans have asked how someone develops such remarkable consistency, especially given his busy schedule as both a singer and an actor. According to the people who work closest to him, the answer is surprisingly simple. There is no secret trick, only relentless, honest preparation. Before ever joining a production, Liu Yuning reportedly spends long, solitary nights studying the entire screenplay from cover to cover. He does not approach his lines with a mechanical, rote learning mindset. Instead, he carefully analyzes every scene, dissecting the motivations, the subtext, and the emotional transitions of his character. He explores multiple ways to portray an emotion, testing, iterating, and perfecting his approach before he ever has to perform it in front of the crew. By the time the cameras officially start rolling, the script has already been internalized. It is no longer a document he needs to reference. It is a part of his own memory. This transition from reading to being is what allows him to concentrate entirely on the craft of acting rather than the mechanics of recalling words. When audiences watch his performances, they are witnessing the fruit of that intense, unseen labor. The conversations feel spontaneous and organic. Characters respond with a fluidity that feels remarkably human, and their emotions appear genuine rather than practiced. Ironically, that sense of effortless spontaneity is made possible precisely because so much exhausting work has already occurred behind the scenes. The people who know Liu Yuning personally describe him as someone with an exceptional memory, but an even stronger sense of humility. Despite receiving consistent praise from directors and producers, he rarely speaks about the sheer amount of work he invests in his projects. He seems to operate with a quiet understanding that the entertainment industry is already overflowing with talented performers, and he views every single opportunity as something to be respected through discipline rather than self-promotion. He does not need to tell people how hard he works. His presence on set serves as the ultimate testament to his commitment. This mindset has earned him the deep admiration of directors who value his reliability above almost anything else. Directors who collaborated with him on productions like Iron Evidence have openly expressed their confidence in his methods. They describe his script-free approach as one of the most dependable qualities an actor can bring to a set, as it ensures that the filming process flows smoothly without unnecessary interruptions, delays, or confusion. As these stories have circulated, the conversation around Liu Yuning has shifted from a discussion about his memory to a broader appreciation for his professional character. Fans are now celebrating him as an artist who perfectly balances natural raw talent with an extraordinary degree of discipline. Many have commented that while his performances always appear relaxed and easy on the surface, they now have a deeper understanding of the enormous amount of invisible work that creates that illusion. It is a powerful reminder to all of us that the most successful outcomes are rarely the result of luck or instant success. They are the result of quiet, consistent, and invisible dedication. Entertainment media analysts have also highlighted how this level of planning extends well beyond his acting career. Whether he is in the recording studio, on the stage, or appearing as a guest on a variety show, Liu Yuning approaches every project with a level of strategic preparation that sets him apart. He does not rely on the crutch of improvisation because he has already accounted for the variables. This viral discussion has also sparked a very healthy debate about the nature of the industry itself. In a modern era dominated by social media, where instant gratification is the norm, we have to ask ourselves, should we be paying more attention to the process behind the product? Should we be honoring the dedication that happens long before the cameras begin rolling? Liu Yuning's story provides a compelling answer. It reminds us that professionalism doesn't always have to be loud. Sometimes true impact is found in the quiet, simple act of walking onto a film set empty-handed, not because nothing has been prepared, but because everything has. He has turned his preparation into a standard of excellence, creating an atmosphere where his colleagues feel inspired to reach that same level of quality. Perhaps that is the real reason his performances resonate so deeply with audiences across the globe. Memorizing dialogue is technically impressive, but understanding every scene, supporting your fellow actors, and creating an environment where everyone can perform at their best, that is something far more valuable. It is a profound respect for the craft of storytelling. As more behind-the-scenes stories continue to emerge, fans are becoming increasingly eager to discover what other strengths Liu Yuning has quietly cultivated throughout his career. If these recent revelations are any indication, the actor's greatest qualities may not be the ones that audiences immediately notice on screen, but the countless hours of commitment that make every performance feel so authentically human. He has proven that when you strip away the ego and focus entirely on the work, the result is a performance that doesn't just entertain, it touches the soul. It invites the audience to invest their time and their emotions into the character he is portraying, because they can feel the sincerity in his delivery. When we look at the trajectory of his career, we see a clear pattern, a steady upward climb defined by learning, growth, and an unshakable commitment to being better today than he was yesterday. He does not just show up to work, he shows up to be present, to contribute, and to elevate the work of everyone around him. This is the essence of a true professional. It is about understanding that your role is part of a larger, complex machine. And when you do your part with absolute perfection, the entire machine works better. The industry could use more actors who treat their craft with this level of seriousness, and more importantly, with this level of heart. Liu Yuning isn't just an actor who doesn't use a script. He is an actor who uses his total focus to bring stories to life in a way that feels permanent and real. Thank you so much for joining us today at Update X 24 Hours, as we took this deep dive into the incredible dedication and behind-the-scenes brilliance of Liu Yuning. If you enjoyed hearing these insights and learning about the immense effort that shapes such stellar performances, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell. We are dedicated to bringing you the most exclusive and meaningful stories from the world of entertainment. Your support is the fuel that keeps us going. We truly appreciate you being a part of this community, and we cannot wait to share the next big story with you. Stay inspired and keep seeking the truth behind the talent. See you in our next video.